Today, we're tackling a pretty common issue that many of us face: those annoying nighttime bathroom trips. You know, when you're snug in bed, and suddenly, your bladder decides it's party time? It can really mess with your sleep quality and leave you feeling groggy the next day. But don't worry. I've got 10 effective tricks lined up to help you stop peeing all night long. Waking up multiple times during the night to urinate isn't just inconvenient, it can seriously impact your overall health and sleep quality. Imagine this: you're in the middle of a deep sleep, dreaming away, and then bam! You're jolted awake. Your heart races, your mind is alert, and you're stumbling to the bathroom, all while trying not to trip over your cat. And then, just when you think you can drift back to sleep, you find yourself wide awake, staring at the ceiling, counting sheep. This cycle can lead to sleep deprivation, irritability, and even affect your performance at work or school. Plus, it can be a sign of underlying health issues, so it's definitely something worth addressing. But don't worry, I'm here to help you tackle this head-on. Number 1. Limit evening fluid intake. Our bodies produce urine throughout the day, and by evening, the volume can accumulate significantly. If you continue drinking fluids late into the night, this added volume can put extra strain on your bladder, leading to the urge to urinate more frequently. By reducing your fluid intake several hours before bedtime, you allow your body time to process and excrete the fluids consumed earlier in the day. This helps to decrease the overall volume of urine produced during the night, which can significantly reduce the frequency of nighttime trips to the bathroom. It's also worth noting that the types of fluids consumed play a role. Caffeinated and alcoholic beverages can increase urine production and irritate the bladder, exacerbating the problem. Number 2. Reduce salt intake. Salt, primarily composed of sodium, has a significant impact on fluid balance in the body. When we consume high levels of sodium, our bodies retain more water to maintain a balance of electrolytes. This fluid retention can lead to increased urine production, particularly during the night when the body is supposed to be resting. By cutting back on salt, you help to decrease the amount of retained fluid in the body. This reduction in fluid volume lessens the burden on the kidneys and the bladder, resulting in lower urine production. Moreover, a lower sodium diet can improve overall cardiovascular health and reduce the risk of high blood pressure, which can also contribute to urinary issues. Number 3. Limit sugar intake. Consuming high amounts of sugar, particularly in the hours leading up to bedtime, can exacerbate the problem of nocturia. When sugar levels are elevated, the kidneys are forced to work harder to filter excess glucose from the bloodstream. This increased workload can lead to higher levels of sugar and protein in the urine, a condition known as proteinuria. Over time, the presence of sugar in the urine can damage the kidneys' filtering structures, further impairing their ability to regulate fluid balance effectively. By reducing sugar intake several hours before bedtime, you help to lower blood glucose levels and reduce the strain on the kidneys. This can lead to a decrease in the amount of sugar and protein in the urine, thereby lessening the risk of nocturia. Furthermore, avoiding sugar before bed helps to stabilize blood sugar levels, which in turn can reduce the frequency of nighttime bathroom visits caused by the body's attempts to manage elevated glucose levels. Number 4. Avoid diuretics before bed. Diuretics, commonly found in substances like caffeine, alcohol, and certain medications, increase the body's urine production by stimulating the kidneys to filter out more fluid. When consumed close to bedtime, these diuretics prompt the bladder to fill more rapidly and frequently, leading to an increased urge to urinate during the night. By steering clear of diuretics in the hours leading up to bedtime, you help mitigate their impact on your urinary system. This allows your body to stabilize its fluid balance and reduces the likelihood of excessive urine production during the night. Making this adjustment also encourages better sleep hygiene. Without the frequent interruptions caused by a full bladder, you're more likely to experience uninterrupted, quality sleep, which is essential for overall health and well-being. Number 5. Elevate your legs during the day. Throughout the day, gravity causes fluid to accumulate in the lower extremities, especially if you're on your feet for extended periods. This accumulation can lead to increased fluid retention in the legs and feet. When you lie down at night, this retained fluid is reabsorbed into the bloodstream, eventually reaching the kidneys. By elevating your legs during the day, you facilitate the return of this excess fluid from the lower extremities back into the central circulation. This helps to reduce overall fluid retention and minimizes the amount of fluid that will be reintroduced to the kidneys during the night. Consequently, this can lead to a decrease in nighttime urine production and fewer interruptions in sleep. In addition to aiding in fluid balance, elevating your legs can also alleviate discomfort associated with swelling and improve circulation. Number 6. Get your prostate checked. Getting your prostate checked can be crucial. When the prostate becomes enlarged, a condition known as benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, it can exert pressure on the bladder and urethra, leading to increased urinary urgency and frequency, particularly at night. An enlarged prostate can obstruct the flow of urine, making it difficult for the bladder to fully empty. As a result, the bladder may become overactive and more sensitive, prompting the need for frequent nighttime urination. Regular prostate checkups allow for early detection of any abnormalities or enlargement of the prostate. By identifying these issues early, you and your healthcare provider can explore appropriate treatments or management strategies. Number 7. Manage blood sugar levels. High blood sugar, or hyperglycemia, can lead to increased urine production as the body attempts to eliminate excess glucose. When blood sugar levels rise beyond the kidney's capacity to reabsorb glucose, the kidneys excrete the surplus into the urine. When blood sugar levels are effectively managed through diet, exercise, and medication, the amount of glucose in the urine can decrease. This reduction means less water is pulled into the urine, leading to a lower overall urine volume. Consequently, individuals may find they wake up less frequently during the night to urinate, improving their sleep quality. Moreover, maintaining stable blood sugar levels can help alleviate other symptoms associated with diabetes, such as excessive thirst, which often leads to increased fluid intake and more frequent urination. Number 8. Try natural remedies. Certain natural remedies can help by promoting better bladder function and reducing the factors that exacerbate nighttime urination. For instance, herbal supplements such as saw palmetto and pumpkin seed extract have been shown to support prostate health and reduce symptoms of benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, which can alleviate pressure on the bladder and urethra. This, in turn, can decrease the frequency of nighttime trips to the bathroom. In addition to supplements, dietary changes and hydration management play a significant role. Incorporating foods that support bladder health, such as those rich in antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties, can also contribute to better bladder function. Tomatoes, for instance, are rich in lycopene, an antioxidant that has been shown to decrease inflammation and support prostate health. Nuts such as walnuts, almonds, and flax seeds are packed with omega-3 fatty acids and antioxidants. Lastly, turmeric, with its active compound curcumin, offers strong anti-inflammatory and antioxidant benefits. Number 9. Bladder training. The process begins with tracking urination patterns to determine how often one typically goes to the bathroom. Based on this information, a person can set a schedule that increases the intervals between urinations by about 15 minutes. For instance, if someone usually urinates every hour, they would aim to wait for an hour and 15 minutes before the next visit. During bladder training, it is essential to resist the urge to urinate before the scheduled time. This can be challenging, especially when the urge feels strong. Techniques such as deep breathing, distraction, or pelvic floor exercises, Kegel exercises, can be employed to help manage these urges. Over time, bladder training can significantly reduce the frequency of nighttime urination. As the bladder becomes accustomed to holding more urine, the need to wake up and use the bathroom diminishes. Number 10. Avoid eating large meals before bed. Large meals, especially those high in carbohydrates, sugars, and fats, can increase the amount of fluid your body retains. As your body processes these foods, it may stimulate increased urine production as it works to balance fluid levels and excrete excess waste. Furthermore, eating a large meal before bed can also trigger acid reflux or indigestion, both of which can cause discomfort that may lead to more frequent awakenings during the night. These disturbances can exacerbate the need to urinate, as your body may misinterpret digestive discomfort as a signal to empty the bladder. By opting for lighter meals earlier in the evening, you give your body ample time to digest and process food, reducing the strain on your digestive and urinary systems as you sleep. You can also check out my other video that talks about how one tiny vitamin can shrink your enlarged prostate quickly. We want to hear from you. Share your experiences below in the comments below and turn on the notification bell.